Hey, what's up, y'all? Marjack79 here. We are back again today with another Marvel Legends, Marvel Studios, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever two-part review. Today we are taking a look at Marvel's Nakia and Ironheart. We picked them both up from Amazon. We waited on them to get a little bit cheap. We waited for some Black Friday price deals, some Christmas price deals. We got Nakia for about $14, and we picked up Ironheart for $21. I think regularly Nakia was $25 and Ironheart was $35. So waited around a little bit. Obviously, if you've been following my channel for quite some time, you would know that I absolutely loved this movie. It's probably my favorite movie of the year, so I wanted to get as many of the figures from the line as I could get. We already got Black Panther and Namor, so this was definitely the main two that was left that I wanted to add to the shelf. So the only ones that I'm missing from this wave specifically, because we got Namor and now we have Nakia. I skipped the Okoye because I already have an Okoye on my shelf. I got the Builder Wave piece Okoye, so I was good on that. Hatat, Zozaru, nah, I'm good. Got the Panther, I'm good on Everett Ross too. I'm good, man. Just don't need them. And then, of course, Ironheart is a deluxe figure, so she's a standalone. Doesn't really come with the rest of the wave. But look at the packaging here. You get the Riri Williams head sculpt there. Bunch of accessories. So I'm very excited to get this bad daddy open. Nakia, not really expecting too much from her. She just has her different outfit on that she used on her espionage to rescue Shuri from Atlantis. A Tuma build-up figure there, but not really interested in that either. Got her disc there, and the open head sculpt. Probably gonna pose her with that, to be completely honest. So, all right, man, let's go ahead and let's crack these babies open. Let's get started. And now we are back, people, and now we have our Nakia and our Ironheart out of the package. And I tell you what, man, the Ironheart really surprised me. I feel like the box art really doesn't do it justice. I feel like you really need to get this gal outside of the package and in hand to really appreciate what we're looking at here. First, let's cover the Nakia here. Got the helmeted face sculpt. It looks good. Blue and the greens are really popping. So good. I like the webbed aquatic design of this stealth suit here. Spin it to the side here. Comes out good. I like the side design of the helmet. Get a look at the top of the helmet here. It comes out good. I like the blue design on the back here. Designs on the buttocks, back of the thighs, legs. Something good. Pretty. Probably could have a little bit more design, maybe that light green effect with these little outlines here, but overall still comes out very good. Now with Nakia's accessories, pretty much the same weaponry that she had from the last movie. These little disc weapons, I've already plugged some hands into there, so it was good. I probably could have added a little bit more of a blade design, maybe some silver in there or such, but you know, overall I'm still satisfied with it. Now, I'm really happy with this face sculpt that we got going in here. That looks just like her. That is pretty astounding. Probably most definitely going to take this helmeted sculpt off and put on just the braided head sculpt. We like the coloration, the braids there. Comes out really good. Riri Williams comes out good as well. Really like her design. The face sculpt going in here. I was going back and forth whether or not I wanted to use that or the helmet here, but I'm kind of leaning towards using her face sculpt as well. We'll see though. Armor here really comes out good. The red is really shiny, popping. Definitely the first thing you notice about the figure. Really like these little gauntlets that she's got going on here. Side to the back. Back is looking a little bit plain. Probably could have added a little bit more coloration into this back here, but we got a lot of accessories that's going to plug into the back of there, so that's probably why. Got some pegs on the bottom of her feet there as well. Gonna be able to plug a whole bunch of stuff in. So these are the back shoulder gauntlets. It's gonna plug into the back. The little flame effects to plug into the shoulder gauntlets. We have this machine kind of energy blast effect gun, so you can plug into her arm. We've got the helmet here. That looks good as well. Yeah, the black on the top, going on the side. Like I said, clearly inspired by Tony's design. They're just different and originally organized by somebody else. Have a smoke and a shooting effect for the hands here. I was wondering if we can plug into the feet too. We will go through and check that. And we also have some hands here for the flame effects or the repulsor blast effects to plug into both sides. So, all right, man, let's run through some articulations here. Head, down, up, tilt, tilt, rotate 360 degrees, arm, rotate 360 degrees, up, down, bicep swivel, elbow, all the way up. Very happy that they're finally starting to add bicep swivels to their female figures from Marvel Legends. A couple of years ago, that was a foreign concept. Wrist, up, down, no side to side, just up and down. Rotate 360 degrees. Chest, crunch, back, chest, ab crunch, tilt, tilt, rotate 360 degrees. No torso swivel. We do just have the belt swivel there. Leg, kick forward, kick out. That's how you get. And kick backwards. Not really. Thigh swivel, pretty tight, but you rotate that 360 degrees. Knee, all the way back. Straighten it back out. Ankle, down, up. Rotate 360 degrees. Tilt. If you want to plug the head, plug it out there, and plug in this head here. Simple. I'm going to take the hands here, unplug, plug it in. Very simple. I didn't even notice the Kamoya beads that she's got on this wrist here. That's pretty cool. Riri Williams. I didn't even notice the back of the hair here. Failed to notice that 100%. I like the little head beads she's got going on here. That's cool. Head, down, kind of, up, tilt, not really, tilt, kind of, rotate 360 degrees, arm, rotate that 360 degrees. Do we have a bicep? Yes, we do have a bicep swivel. This shoulder gauntlet cannot be raised up. It's relatively tight. Elbow all the way up, 90 degrees. This gauntlet here is obviously not connected to the arm because you would need to be able to take this out to be able to put your gun gauntlet in here. Wrist can rotate 360 degrees inside of the contraption here for the gauntlet. Torso, tilt, tilt, back crunch, ab crunch, rotate 360 degrees. Leg, kick outwards, kind of gets hindered by the inside. If you kind of spin it a bit, then tuck this silver part underneath the hip area here, then you can push that leg articulation out, down, up, kick forward, kick backwards, knee all the way back, kind of. And no shin swivel or anything, or thigh swivel or anything like that. Well, you do, but very mechanicalized, obviously. Foot down, up. No tilts on that either. Obviously, it's very mechanicalized. So if you want to take out the gauntlet here, pretty simple. Just push it out like so. Take the arm gauntlet here, plug that in. Then we take the little metal piece here after we plug in the shoulder gauntlets here. Then you can already tell that we plugged in the fire accessories that goes into the bottom of the gauntlet. Just easily lined up, kind of skipped around the head. Didn't want to make y'all watch all that unnecessary. Just trying to build the figure off camera here. Plug the metal piece into the back of the shoulder gauntlet there. Then we can take this little repulsor effect here. And this can plug into the foot or the hand here like such. But, I mean, as good as that looks, unfortunately, though, I can't get it to pose right with the arm without it hanging down, or I have to bend the elbow to get her to pose the blast effect straight. And God forbid me trying to get the gauntlet onto the wrist with this open hand. That's a pain in the ass, too. Definitely worth noting. but if you try to push it down, she doesn't have the wrist articulation with this particular hand to be able to pose the repulsor blast upwards. See what I'm saying? Like, you need the proper wrist articulation to be able to pose that correctly. And with this wrist with the peg in there, you can't really do that. So maybe a hot water trick would fix that, but I don't care that much because I'm going to end up posing her with just the gauntlet anyways, but definitely something worth noting for sure. Also worth noting that if this figure falls off your shelf, all these pieces are coming out. These do not stay in here very well. They easily come out. That kind of sucks. So, I mean, as cool as the figure looks, definitely not perfect by any means. Definitely when it comes to the aesthetics. It's a bit rough, if I'm being completely honest. But in saying, even though the aesthetics are rough, once you get all the parts pieced together, you put that helmet on, you put the flight effects on the feet here. Oh my God, this is a beautiful figure. I definitely see what the design team from Marvel Legends was going for. They definitely knocked it out of the park with just when it comes to the look of the figure. But if you drop this girl, she falls apart. Just got that to contend with. But if you have a flight stand, this is a no-brainer to have this just floating above all of your legends here, just ready to take on the Atlanteans, man. It comes out great. It really does. Okay, so all in all, man, for the toy enthusiasts, I don't know if I would call these absolute must-haves, but if you were a fan of Wakanda Forever, or if you're a fan of Black Panther in general, or just a fan of the characters here, these are absolute must-haves. I don't think any figure arts or Figma has announced any versions of these characters, so these are your only options. And they definitely don't disappoint. I can't wait to get them onto the shelf to really get a look and a comparison to everybody else. But what I've got going on here with the price that I paid for them, $14 for Nakia and $22 for Ironheart, with the regular prices being almost double that, I can't be angry at all. This was a really good investment, and I'm glad I waited to pay a discounted price for these guys. So very, very happy with that. So let's do some comparisons real quick, and then we'll move them to the shelf, and then it's time to close out. So now when it comes to face comparisons from the old version of Nakia, from the original Black Panther, the new one, I think the comparison is uncanny. We definitely have a major improvement with the lips and the eye coloring, just the face graphic system in general, really popping compared to the old one here. Now, of course, this is the old one, not the new release version, but this one is still not bad in my opinion. I think they could have done a little bit better with that hair. I think that's the biggest improvement by far. But this one doesn't look bad at all, but this one is top notch for sure. Now when you pose all the women here together, it comes out good. Really liking that look 100%, man. So very happy with what I got here. So okay, that is going to do it, man. So let's go ahead and let's move them all to the museum, and it'll be time to close out here. All right, and now we are back, peeps, and now we have our Ironheart and our Nakia added on to the shelf. I just want to take y'all through my thought process here, show y'all how I got my shelf set up here. We have the Nakia and the King T'Challa. We have the Steve Rogers, Peggy Carter. Then we have the Pepper Potts and the Tony Stark. Comes out good, man. I gotta have the main heroes with their women here. Comes out good. Then we put the Ironheart up here. Comes out good as well. Just that shine on the shelf just really pops, especially standing next to the Dora Milaje. Old school Shuri right there. Nakia, M'Baku. Got T'Challa in the background there. King T'Chaka. It comes out good, man. Really happy with how the Black Panther section of the museum has turned out. I really want Queen Rwanda. Really hoping that they make her eventually as well. Guess only time will tell. Don't forget Namor is over here as well with Killmonger. Comes out good, man. So I think I'm pretty satisfied with my collection status on Black Panther figures for the moment. All right, man, that is going to do it for this video. As always, thank you guys for watching and supporting my channel. By watching these videos, you guys allow me to make an income by doing what I have always loved to do. That is expanding my museum of action figures and just everything that I loved as a kid well into my adulthood. And I couldn't be more grateful for that. You can follow me at youtube.com/SmartJack79. I am also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. And as always, my friends, I will see you guys on the next one. Catch you guys later. Bye. Avengers!